This is Eyewitness News, the news leader, with Phil Lipoff and Michelle Charlesworth, Jessica Taft with sports, and Jeff Smith with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News, Sunday morning.
Welcome back, everyone. Skincare you can afford by using ingredients you may already have just lying around the house to cook with. Joining us this morning with a few tricks of the trade is New York City facial plastic surgeon Yael Halaas. Right? Did I get that right?
You got it right.
Halaas. Okay.
Either one.
Thank you so much, Yael, for joining us.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
This may be surprising to a lot of people. I didn't know you could do this.
Well,
and so we're going to start with...
We're going to start with Crisco, which is kind of raises some eyebrows whenever people see it, but I have patients who swear that it's
You're
there.
talking about putting it on your face.
Well, let's maybe talk about using the Crisco, a very fine coat. Okay. This is vegetable shortening, and a lot of my patients swear that for their mothers and generations, they've been using Crisco, a very fine coat. I like it if you're going to use it maybe for your hands and your feet. Okay. If you also want to try maybe another natural moisturizer that you have in your kitchen, something that's a little bit maybe more appetizing, some olive oil. Greeks have been using it for centuries.
On the skin.
On your skin.
And what is it? What does it actually do?
Well, it's similar to when the idea of using baby oil as a moisturizer. And basically, you just want to put a waterproof barrier onto the skin. You want to have some kind of a thin coat of oil.
So funny. It seems counterintuitive to put oil on your skin. People think they'd break out if you.
Well, definitely, if you're seeing, if you tend to have oilier skin, okay. This might be a little bit heavy, and that's why you really do want a thin coat. But you know, both of these are really nice, and this is a little bit of sweet almond oil, okay. Even tastier. It can be really nice on the body as well.
And if you get hungry, you could just lick it off your hands.
And if you get hungry, it's perfect.
All right, let's go to the refrigerator. Milk.
Okay, in the refrigerator, milk. Now, milk can be a wonderful cleanser and is also really soothing for sensitive skin. So, or actually for all of my patients after we do a laser resurfacing, we'll recommend, in general, I like milk.
Take away redness?
It's very soothing to the skin. It also has gentle cleansing properties. So after a laser resurfacing, I will actually tell my patients to take a cool compress, soak it into the milk, and gently just leave it on the face for a few minutes, and actually can be very soothing.
Instead of going out and spending, you know, $50 on a really expensive product.
On a special post-laser cream, right. It's also really nice for sunburn. Little tip, if you put a little lemon into the milk, you can actually use that as a gentle cleanser for the skin.
All right.
Yeah. Vinegar, also similar to milk, in that if you put 1 teaspoon of vinegar into 8 ounces of cold water, really nice after a sunburn.
Really? Instead of like the aloe?
Instead of aloe is also a nice alternative, but the vinegar can be really soothing.
And this you would have in your house?
And this you have in your house, and for generations people have been using. Okay. All right, this is a little bit more interesting ingredient. This actually is, we'll put a little bit out here, this is actually licorice extract. Okay,
just a couple drops into water.
Just a couple of drops into water. Now, what licorice is really good is, licorice is actually very good as a bleaching agent. A lot of people are complaining about hyperpigmented spots, brown spots, and licorice is actually a very powerful bleaching agent.
And what would you do? You put it in the water and then...
So you're going to put an amount into the water, again, make like a compress out of it and put it for maybe, 10-15 minutes, put it onto the area that you want to lighten. Again, lemon, a nice brightening agent. You could put a squeeze of lemon into that mixture as well, and also will be helpful. Word of caution with licorice. High blood pressure, diabetes, kidney disease, you might want to stay away from ingesting a lot of licorice or using a lot of for absorption from the skin.
In the last 30 seconds or so.
The last 30 seconds. Grapes are wonderful for softening the skin. Grape seed extract is really a great antioxidant. And you can't talk about household products without mentioning preparation H.
No, this I've heard. Michelle and I were talking about this in the break.
Preparation H, beauty secret of the beauty queens, apparently. Right. You use it for tired and puffiness under the eyes. If that's too sensitive for you, slice a cucumber or a chilled tea bag.
All right. Just like you see sometimes, when your mom tells you these things, it's actually...
It's actually true. A lot of these products are great.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing these with us. We put a link to Dr. Halaas's website on our website at 7online.com. Click on the See It on TV link in the upper right-hand side of your page, and we will get you to weekend morning interviews and tips and a rundown of everything you just saw here.